Thank you for being here today with Yoga with Missy. So we will get started. We will start in a reclined position. So coming down onto our backs, we can extend those legs out in front, or you can even bring the soles of the feet together, allowing those knees to open out to the side. Arms can come out as well. Palms can be facing up. And just allow yourself to settle here. Allow yourself to melt into the mat, into the earth. Start to feel the tension release from the body. Taking this moment to slow everything down. I'd like you to take a nice big inhale through the nose to fill the body all the way up. And then an open mouth exhale to release it all out. And then we can start to build our breath connection, creating that Ujjayi breath, taking that nice slow inhale through the nose, a nice slow exhale out. As you take those inhales, feel the breath moving up through the belly, through the lungs, to the chest. And then as you slowly exhale it out, really noticing the emptying out of the body. So as we take that inhale, we feel our body filling all the way up. And then as we exhale, noticing the emptying out. Staying here for just a few more rounds of breath. Allowing the thoughts of our mind to settle. And allowing yourself to be present. If your knees are open out, taking your hands to those knees, draw those knees in towards each other. If legs are extended out, start to take a bend into the knees, soles of the feet come onto the earth. Draw those knees in through chest, and we take a little bit of movement here. We are rocking from side to side. Massage that low back in one direction, and then taking it to the other. And then meeting into that center point, holding it here. Slowly allow the soles of the feet to come down into the earth. Keep a bend into those knees. Arms can come down by our side. Taking that right knee over left, gently draw the knees in towards chest. Lift the shoulder blades up off the earth, taking our hands to grab the razor edge of those feet, or possibly those ankles, or even those shins. And then allow the shoulder blades to come back down into the earth, drawing the legs in towards ourselves. Feel that stretch of the IT band, holding here for 3 breaths. Gently releasing the feet, allowing that left foot to come down into the earth. Release that right knee from the left. Taking left knee over right, draw those knees in towards chest. Again, flex those feet, lift the shoulder blades up, grab the razor edge of the feet, the ankles or the shins. Allow the shoulder blades to come back down onto the earth, drawing those legs slightly closer to the body. Feel that stretch of that IT band. Slowly releasing the feet, allowing that right foot to come back down into the earth. Release that left knee from right. Draw the knees back in towards chest. Grab the back of those thighs. Take that rock and roll motion up and down the spine, and we come up through a seated position to come into that tabletop pose. So meeting into our tabletop, shoulders are over wrists, hips are over knees. Take that inhale for that belly to drop down, tailbone lifts up into our cow pose. And then as we exhale, press our palms into the earth, gaze into our navel to come into our cat. So inhale through your cow, exhale through your cat. And eyes can be closed or halfway. Feel this movement through the body. Keep this breath connection. Always knowing you can take any movement that feels good for your body. Whether it be swaying hips from side to side, dropping hips back over heels, or maybe it's holding that cat a little bit longer, or maybe even that cow. So take this opportunity to really feel this movement. Find what it is that's needed for today. We're taking just a few more rounds here. Let's meet into that neutral tabletop. Hold it here. Think about engaging that core, belly button in towards that spine. Extend that left leg out behind us. Flex that foot. Hold it here. Core is engaged, crown of the head towards the front of the room. Pressing through that heel, feeling nice and strong here. Building strength. Building connection. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, lower those left toes down into the earth. And then kickstand that right foot out to the side. Come to the arch of that left foot. Lift those left fingertips up towards the sky. Start to lift that left leg up. So we're in this modified side plank. Hold it here. Wrist is in line with the shoulders. Start to reach those left fingertips towards the front of the room. So we have this lengthening through the side body. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, that knee in towards the elbow. And then inhale to open. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale to open. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale to open. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale to open. Last time. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale to open. Hold it here. Allow those left fingertips to reach up towards the sky. Bring that left foot down. Come back into that tabletop pose. And taking just 2 more rounds of our cat-cow motion. We meet back into that neutral tabletop. Reconnect. Engaging that core. Belly button in towards that spine. Extend that right leg out behind us. Flex that foot. Stay nice and strong here. Feel that engagement. Core is engaged. Building strength. Building connection. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, lower right toes down into the earth. Kickstand left leg out to the side. Come to the arch of that right foot. Right fingertips reach up towards the sky. Hold it here. Lifting that right leg up. Flex that foot. We're in that modified side plank. Breathe. Start to reach those right fingertips towards the front of the room. So again, you feel that lengthening through the side body. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, that knee in towards that elbow. Inhale to open. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale to open. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale to open. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale to open. Last time. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale to open. Hold it here. Right fingertips reach up towards the sky. Right foot comes down. Back into that tabletop pose. Hold here in this neutral tabletop. We tuck the toes under, press into the toes to lift the shins and the knees to hover just an inch or so off the earth. Core is strongly engaged here. Breathe. Feel this connection. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, allow the hips to rise up, and we come into our downward facing dog. Keep those feet hip width distance apart. Holding it here. Press the thumb pads into the earth. Hips are reaching up. We're in this nice V shape. And you can take a little bit of movement here. Pedaling out those feet. Taking our dog for a walk. Yeah. Let's meet into that neutral dog. Holding here. Take an inhale to rise up into the tips of those toes. Lift those heels up. And then exhale, lower it down. Inhale to rise up. And then exhale, lower it down. One more time. Inhale to lift it up. And then exhale to lower it down. Stay right here. Take an inhale for that right leg to rise. Bend that right knee, stacking right hip over left. Keep pressing those palms into the earth. Keep that left hip reaching up towards the sky. And you can take some movement through that right hip, taking circular motions in one direction and then the other. Maybe through the ankle, or maybe you just stay in that neutral position, just allowing that hip to open up. Find what's needed here. Squaring off the hips, extending that leg back out. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, bring that knee in towards that elbow, coming in with the rounding of the back. Inhale that leg up to rise. Exhale that knee in towards that nose. Inhale for it to rise. Exhale that knee in towards that nose. Inhale for it to rise. Exhale that knee in towards that nose. Hold it here. Press the palms into the earth. And then we step that right foot forward. Stay right here in this runner's lunge. If you have blocks, you can frame that front foot. Take a nice bend into that left knee. And blocks can be at the skyscraper height or that low height. You start to feel this opening through the chest, through this heart center. Hold it here. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, we straighten that right leg. Inhale back into the bend of that knee. Exhale to straighten. Inhale into the bend of that knee. Exhale to straighten. Inhale back into the bend of that knee. Exhale to straighten, and we stay here in this fold. Maybe you lower the blocks down to a lower height. Micro bend into those elbows. Feel this lengthening through the spine, crown of the head reaching down towards those toes. Maybe you start to flex the right toes up towards the sky. Holding here. Slowly lower those right toes back down into the earth. Take a bend into that right knee. Frame that front foot. We lower that left knee down. And now we're coming into a half split. So keep those left toes tucked as we start to bring those hips back. Straighten that right leg. And I want you to think about keeping that left hip in line with that left knee. Flex those right toes up towards the sky. Keep a micro bend into the knee. And again, we have this lengthening through the spine here. Now you can again take those blocks to frame that foot for assistance, always using those props if needed. Holding, breathing. Let's start to extend those left fingertips towards the front of the room. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, bring that left hand to the razor edge of that right foot. And then start to gaze over that right shoulder. So again, we're coming into an IT band stretch. A twist in our half split. Taking one more inhale, one more exhale. Gently bring your gaze back towards the front of the mat. Release that left hand. Take a bend into that right knee. Tuck, press into those left toes. Lift that left knee up off the earth. Keep that left palm on the earth. And we bring those right fingertips up to sky. And we're in that simple twist. Hold it here. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, frame that front foot. We step back into our plank and right up into that downward facing dog. So meet back into our down dog pose. Hold it here. Take an inhale to fill the body all the way up. And exhale it out. On our next inhale, that left leg will rise. We'll bend that left knee, stacking left hip over right. Right hip is still reaching up towards the sky. Again, you can take movement if it feels good, or you just stay in that neutral. Allow the hip to open. Allow it to breathe. So good to open the hips, doing a lot of sitting, a lot of driving. We need to open up the hips, releasing any tension we may be holding there. Start to square off the hips, straighten that leg. Take an inhale together as we exhale that knee in towards that nose. Inhale for it to rise. Exhale that knee in towards that nose. Inhale for it to rise. Exhale that knee in towards that nose. Inhale for it to rise. Exhale that knee in towards that nose. Hold it here. Press the palms into the earth. Step that left foot forward. Take those blocks to frame that front foot. Take a micro bend into that right knee. Open through that chest, through that heart center. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, we fold over that front leg. And then inhale back into the bend. Yeah. Exhale to fold over. Inhale back into the bend. Exhale to fold over. Inhale back into the bend. Exhale to fold over, and we stay right here. Again, you can keep the blocks there, set them to the side. Keep a micro bend into that left knee. Lengthening through the spine, crown of the head reaching down towards those toes. Flex the left toes up towards the sky for a deeper stretch of that hamstring. Breathe it here. Lower those toes back down into the earth. Take a bend into that left knee. Lower that right knee down. Start to bring that right hip over that left knee. Flex those left toes up towards the sky. Again, we're in our half split. Again, you can use those blocks to frame that leg. Flex the left toes up towards the sky. Feel this lengthening through the spine. Breathe it here. Keep a micro bend in the knee. Allow the right fingertips to reach towards the front of the room. Bring it to the razor edge of that left foot. Start to gaze over that left shoulder. Yeah, breathe into the twist of the IT band. Keep your breath. Bring your gaze back towards the front of the mat, releasing the hand. Take a bend back into that left knee. Press into the right toes to lift that right knee up. Right palm face stays on the earth. We come into that simple twist. Left fingertips reach up towards the sky. Nice and strong through the legs. That right hamstring pressing up. Breathe it here. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, frame that front foot. Step back into your plank and right into that downward facing dog. Hold it here. Nice. Let's start to bring those big toes to touch. Take a nice big inhale to fill the body all the way up. And then exhale it out. Inhale that right leg up to rise. As we exhale, step that right foot forward. Come into that runner's lunge. Bring both hands in front of the right foot. Start to put the weight into the right leg as we lift that left leg up to come into standing split. And you can keep that left leg at that hip height, holding right here. Neck and shoulders are relaxing. Release the jaw, slightly open, slightly closed. Maybe you can grab that right ankle with one hand, maybe with two. Working our balance. Release the ankle, bring hands back into the earth. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, bring that left knee behind right. And then inhale for it to rise. Exhale that left knee behind right. And then inhale for it to rise. Exhale that left knee behind right. And then inhale for it to rise. Hold it here. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, bring that left ankle behind right. Baby toes possibly come to touch. Maybe not. Micro bend into the knees, stay in this forward fold. Hold it here. Slowly roll to rise, to stand. Inhale those arms up with our right hand. Grab that left wrist, left palm facing up towards the sky. Take a bend towards the right, gaze up underneath that left arm. Hold it here. On our next inhale, rise up. Exhale, release the arm bind. Release the ankles, fingertips still reaching up. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, fold it forward. Micro bend into those knees. Inhale for that halfway lift. Hands can come to shins, to thighs, or to the earth. Roll the shoulders back nice and strong in this halfway lift. Exhale for forward fold. Micro bend into those knees. Inhale for that halfway lift. Exhale, place our hands on the earth, step back into our plank, and we hold here in this plank pose. Breathe. Hold. Hips in line with the shoulders, core is engaged. I want you to come slightly forward on the toes. This time around, lower the knees down, untuck the toes, and we lower that upper body down. Keep elbows squeezing in towards that side body. Inhale through our cobra, roll those shoulders back, opening up. Exhale into downward facing dog. Hold it here. Take an inhale to fill the body all the way up, and then exhale it out. On our next inhale, left leg will rise. Step that left foot forward, come into that runner's lunge. Bring hands in front of the left foot, weight goes into that left foot. We lift that right leg up, back to our standing split. Hold it here. Keep that micro bend into the left knee. Again, allowing the neck and shoulders to be loose, to be light. We can grab that left ankle with one hand, maybe with two. One side might seem a little bit easier than the other. This is my wobbly side. Release the ankle, bring hands back onto the earth. Take an inhale together, exhale that right knee behind left. Inhale for it to rise. Exhale, right knee behind left. Inhale for it to rise. Exhale that right knee behind left. Inhale for it to rise, hold it here. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, bring right ankle behind left, micro bend into those knees, stay in this forward fold. Slowly roll to rise to stand. Inhale those arms up. With the left hand, grab that right wrist, right palm reaches up. Take a bend to the left, gaze up underneath that right arm. You can gently come out of that side bend, release the arm bind, release the ankles. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, fold it forward. Inhale for that halfway lift. As we exhale, place our hands on the earth, step back into our plank and hold the plank here. Breathe and hold for 5 breaths. Building strength, building connection, slowing it down. Come slightly forward on those toes. Now slowly lower that body all the way down, or lower those knees and bring that body down. Inhale through that cobra. Exhale to downward facing dog. Yeah, hold it here. Nice job. Take that inhale to fill the body all the way up, and then exhale it out. On our next inhale, that right leg will rise. Step that right foot forward. Keep that left palm on the earth. Inhale, right fingertips up towards the sky. Back to that simple twist. Hold it here. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, place that right hand on the inside of the right foot. Come to the arch of that back foot. Inhale, left fingertips up to rise. We're into an extended side angle, holding here. Keep that core engaged. I want you to allow that right hand to hover. So you're really working those legs here. Press into the razor edge of that back foot. Feel that right toe mound press into the earth, holding, breathing, yeah. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, rise up into your warrior two. Settle here. Gaze over those front fingertips. Relax the shoulders. Relax the face. Crack a smile. Feel your connection. Flip that front palm up. Inhale for a reverse. Reach it towards the back of the room. Gaze up towards the sky. Keep that bend into that front knee. Holding here. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, bring that forearm to thigh. Reach those left fingertips towards the front of the room. Again, an extended side angle. Gaze up underneath that left arm. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, rise back up into that warrior two. Reconnect. Hold it here. Slowly straighten that front leg. Allow the hips to reach towards the back of the room, fingertips towards the front. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, bring that right hand down to shin, to ankle, or to a block, which can be in the inside of the foot or the outside. Keep a micro bend into that right knee. Gaze up towards that left hand if you'd like, or you can gaze down towards the foot. Keep your breath here. Working hard today, finding this connection, finding this inner peace as we move through these poses. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, rise back up. Rotate toes towards the left side of the mat. Toes turn in, heels are out. Bring those hands to those hips. Take an inhale together, gaze up towards the sky. As we exhale, hinge through the hips and come into our wide-legged forward fold. Grab those opposite elbows, keep a micro bend into the knees. I want you to allow the neck and shoulders to be light here, to be loose. Even opening that jaw, slightly closing. Keep your breath. Those inhales and those exhales. We have 3 more here. Releasing the arm bind. I'd like you to start to walk those fingertips towards that left foot, maybe in front of that left foot off of the mat. And then take a bend into that right knee. So we're coming into a side lunge. Hold it here. Breathe for 3 breaths. Slowly straighten that right leg. Start to walk the hands towards that right foot. Again, hands can be off of the mat. Take a bend into that left knee. Yeah, hold it here. Slowly straighten that left leg. Start to walk the hands towards the front of our mat. We come back into that runner's lunge. Left palm stays on the earth. Inhale, right fingertips up towards the sky. Back to our simple twist. Hold it here. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, we frame that front foot. We step back into our plank. We hold our plank here. Come slightly forward on the toes with control. Bring that body all the way down. Inhale through our cobra. Exhale to downward facing dog. Take a nice big inhale. Fill the body all the way up. And then exhale it out. Inhale that left leg up to rise. As we exhale, step that left foot forward. Leave that right palm on the earth. Inhale, left fingertips up towards the sky. Hold it here. Simple twist. Breathe. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, bring that left hand to the inside of the left foot. Come to the arch of the right foot. Reach those right fingertips up towards the sky. Hold it here. Allow that left palm to hover. So we're working those legs nice and strong here. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, rise up into our warrior 2. Settle here. Gaze over those front fingertips. Relax the shoulders. Relax the face. Reconnect with that breath. Flip that front palm up. Inhale for our reverse. Reach it towards the back of the room. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, bring that forearm to thigh. Reach those right fingertips towards the front of the room. Again, into an extended side angle. If you're feeling adventurous, you can bring that left palm down into the inside of that foot or onto a block. Find what's needed here. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, rise back up into your warrior 2. Hold it here. Feel your strength, feel your connection. Slowly straighten that front leg. Allow the hips to reach towards the back of the room, fingertips towards the front. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, hand comes to shin or to ankle or to that block. Yeah, gaze up towards the sky or down towards those toes. Holding here. So strong through those legs. Keep that core engaged and keep our breath. Slowing it down, building this connection. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, we rise up. Rotate toes towards the right side of the mat. Toes are in, heels are out. Bring hands back to those hips. Inhale to gaze up towards the sky. Exhale for that forward fold. So you have options here. You can grab those ankles. You can reach the arms through the legs or arms out in front. Or maybe you start to heel toe those feet just a little bit further apart and bring forearms down to the earth. Find what feels good here. But most important, neck and shoulders are relaxed. The jaw is loose. We're letting everything flow out of us right now, releasing any tension, any stress, letting it go, allowing that inner peace to come within us. Wherever you are, if you've heel-toed those feet apart, maybe you heel-toe them back in. Bring those hands back into the middle of the mat. I'd like you to walk those hands over to the right side. Again, it can be in front of that right foot. Take that bend into that left knee. We're taking that side lunge. Hold it here. So you're pressing into the razor edge of that right foot, pressing that left foot into the earth. Nice bend into that left knee. Hold it here. Slowly straighten that left leg, walk those hands over to the left side, take the bend into that right knee. Nice. Slowly straighten that right leg, start to walk the hands towards the front of the mat, rotate the left toes towards the front, back into that runner's lunge. Right palm stays on the earth, inhale, left fingertips up towards the sky, hold it here. Take an inhale together as we exhale, frame that front foot. Step back into your plank, hold it here. Engage the core, belly button in towards that spine. Slowly lower those knees down, bring those big toes to touch, and we come into a child's pose. Hips over those heels, and the forehead can come down into the earth if you'd like. And you can take a little bit of movement here, massaging that forehead from side to side. Always knowing that this pose is available for you whenever you need it. It's a great opportunity to reconnect with mind, body, and breath. And it just feels really good. Taking one more inhale, one more exhale. Let's rise on up. We'll come through our tabletop pose. Tuck the toes under, press into them, hips rise back up into our downward facing dog. So we meet back into our down dog pose, holding it here. Settle back in. Reconnect. Take that inhale for that right leg up to rise. Step that right foot forward. Keep that left palm on the earth. Inhale, right fingertips up towards the sky. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, bring that right hand to the inside of that right foot. Come to the arch of the left. Inhale, left fingertips up towards the sky. Hold it here. Press into the feet. Allow that right palm to hover. Holding, breathing, strong. Legs are strong. Yeah, building that strength today. Take an inhale together, exhale, rise up into our warrior two. Settle in, reconnect. Flip that front palm up. Inhale for that reverse. Reach it towards the back of the room. Keep that bend into that front knee. Gaze up towards the sky. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, come back into that extended side angle. Again, you have options. Forearm to thigh, hand down to the earth to a block or to the inside of that foot. We're holding here in this extended side angle. Breathe and hold. Yeah. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, rise back up to our warrior two. Settle here. Stay strong, stay focused. Slowly start to straighten that front leg. Hips go towards the back of the room, fingertips towards the front. Take an inhale together. Exhale, come into your triangle pose. Yeah, nice. Fingertips can reach up towards the sky, or you can turn the palm towards the back of the room. Take a bend into that elbow. Open through that chest, through that heart center, gaze up. Allow the fingertips to reach back up, and we're rising back up. Nice. Stay the legs the way they are. Bring those hands to those hips. And I'd like you to take a bend into that right knee and just step that left foot just up slightly. And allow ourselves to square off those hips. So hips are squared towards the front of the room. We're in a shorter stance. That back foot is still at a 45-degree angle. Right toes are towards the front of the room. And we're setting up for our pyramid pose. So holding here. Again, hips are squared forward. And then allow the arms to reach out towards the front of the room. Holding. And then allow the fingertips to reach up towards the sky. Hold it here. Feel this lengthening through the side body. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, I'd like you to hinge through those hips, and we're coming into a flat back. Hold it here. Nice. Keep a micro bend into that right knee. Feel this lengthening through the spine. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, bring those hands down towards the earth or onto those blocks. Crown of the head reaching down towards the towards the floor. Hold it here. Keep pressing into the razor edge of that back foot. Yeah. Legs are strong. Feel that right hip pressing back, that left hip forward so the hips are squared, holding here. Breathe. Let's bring those hands to those hips. Press into the legs to come back to that flat back. Hold it here. And then press into the legs to rise to stand. Step left foot up to meet right. Inhale those arms up. And then as we exhale, fold it forward. Micro bend into those knees. Inhale for that halfway lift. As we exhale, place our hands on the earth. Step back into our plank. And we flow through our vinyasa to meet into downward facing dog. Always knowing that you can skip out on a vinyasa whenever you need to. You can meet us right into our down dog pose. On our next inhale, left leg will rise. Step left foot forward. Hold it here. Right palm stays on the earth. Inhale up to that simple twist. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, bring that left hand to the inside of the left foot. Come to the arch of the right. Right fingertips reach up to that extended side angle. Holding here. Breathing. Press into the legs to allow that left palm to hover. So strong in those legs. Holding. Breathing. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, rise up into your warrior two. Reconnect. Yeah. Feel that strength today. Feel that connection. Feel the breath move through the body. Flip that front palm up. Inhale for reverse. Reach it towards the back of the room. Gaze up towards the sky. And close those eyes. Feel connected. Feel a peace coming over you. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, you come into your extended side angle. Forearm to thigh. Hand down into the inside of that foot. Reach those right fingertips towards the front of the room or fingertips up towards the sky. Find what works here. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, rise back up into our warrior two. Settle in. Reconnect. Slowly straighten that front leg. Hips reach towards the back of the room. Fingertips towards the front. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, come into your triangle pose. Again, you can take that arm bind if you like. Palm faces towards the back of the room. Take a bend into that elbow. Open it up. Gaze up towards the sky. Yeah. Keep a micro bend into the left knee. If you have that arm bind, you can release it. Take an inhale together. Exhale to rise up. Bring those hands to those hips. Micro bend into that left knee and step that right foot just slightly forward. So that right foot still stays at a 45-degree angle. We square off those hips. Hold it here. I like to reach those fingertips towards the front of the room and then up overhead, lengthening through the side body area. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, hinge through those hips. Keep a micro bend into that left knee. We come into that flat back. Hold it here. Lengthening. Working this pyramid pose. You can stay right here or take an inhale together. As we exhale, fold over that front leg. Again, you can take it to blocks. Fingertips to the earth. Hips are squared, so left hip is reaching towards the back of the room, right hip towards the front. Breathe. Every time we exhale, maybe we just release a little bit further down, crown of the head reaching. Maybe that nose comes a little bit closer to that knee. Bring those hands to those hips, come back to that halfway lift, hold it here. And then press into the legs to rise to stand, step that right foot up to meet left. Inhale those arms up. And then as we exhale, fold it forward. Inhale for that halfway lift. As we exhale, place our hands on the mat, step back into our plank. And we flow through our vinyasa to meet into downward facing dog. Yeah. Hold it here. Take that nice big inhale. Fill the body all the way up and exhale it out. Nice. On our next inhale, that right leg will rise. Step that right foot to the outside of that right hand. Left foot to the outside of the left hand. And we come into Malasana, our yogi squat. So elbows come to the inside of those knees. We're sitting nice and tall here. Now you can sit up on a block. Maybe it's one block, maybe it's two. But you want the crown of the head to reach up towards the sky. Holding it here, and we can take a little bit of movement, maybe just swaying from side to side. Eyes can be closed or halfway. And then I want you to meet into that center point. Stop the swaying. Allow the fingertips to reach up towards the sky, and the knees are still reaching towards the back of the mat. So press into the feet to rise to stand. So inhale it up, exhale it down. Inhale it up, exhale it down. Inhale it up, exhale it down. One last time. Inhale it up, exhale it down. Bring those hands back to that heart center. Ooh, hold it here. Nice job. Bring those hands down to the earth. Rotate the toes towards the front of the room. And then we'll slowly lower the tailbone down, come into a seated position. And we're coming right into Navasana, into our boat pose. So I always like to grab the back of those thighs. Shins are parallel with the sky. When I grab the back of those thighs, it reminds me to open through the chest, through the heart center. And then we can open it up. Yeah. Hold it here. Engage that core, belly button in towards that spine. Breathe. We're taking movement. Inhale, open that body up. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale, open. 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 Exhale, bring it up. Inhale, open, and bring it all the way down. Yeah. Woo. Allow your body to just rest here for a moment. To melt into the mat, to melt into the earth. To allow it to settle. Let's gently take a bend into both of those knees. Knees are hip width distance apart. Bring the soles of the feet onto the earth. Bring those arms down by your side. And we're coming in for that bridge pose. So you press into the feet for knees and thighs to bring us up to rise into our bridge. And even as you're here, I'd like you to press into the soles of the feet. You might feel a nice little shift of the body. Holding it here, breathing for 5 breaths. Always knowing that you can take that supported bridge as well. So if you have a block or some books or a pillow, you can place it underneath that sacrum, that low back area, and have that support. It's all about what you need at this moment during your practice. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, we can slowly lower the body down. If you're in a supported bridge, press into the feet to lift those hips and set that block, pillow, or books to the side. Nice. Let's draw those knees in towards chest and take a little bit of movement here, rocking from side to side. And again, take a circular motion going in one direction and then the other. Awesome. Allow the soles of the feet to come onto the earth. And just as we started class, Let's bring that right knee over left, draw the knees in towards chest, lift the shoulder blades up, grab the razor edge of the feet, the ankles or the shins, and then lower the shoulder blades back down into the earth. Breathe it here. And then gently release the feet, the ankles, or the shins. Allow that left foot to come down. Release that right knee. Bring left knee over right. Draw those knees in through chest. Lift the shoulder blades up. Grab the razor edge of those feet. Flex the feet. Lower the shoulder blades down and draw those feet with you. Hold it here. Gently release the feet. Allow the sole of the right foot to come down into the earth, releasing that left knee. Nice. Let's heel toe those feet to mat distance apart. And just allow the knees to knock in towards each other. Hands can come to belly. And just holding here for 3 breaths. Let's gently bring those knees apart. Keep the feet mat distance apart. Allow the hips to go over to the right. Open arms out into a T. Allow the knees to come over to the left. Left ankle can come on top of that right knee. And you can gaze out over that right shoulder. And we're breathing into our supine twist. Hold it here. Let's gently release that left ankle, bring those knees up through center. Allow the hips to go over to the left, knees come over to the right. That right ankle can come on top of that left knee. You can gaze out over that left shoulder, gaze up towards the sky. Find what works here. Breathe. Gently release that right ankle, draw those knees up through center. Heel toe those feet back in towards each other. Draw the knees in towards chest. Lift the shoulder blades up so we come into that tiny little ball, giving our bodies that well-deserved hug today, showing them much love. Lower the shoulder blades down into the earth, and then gently start to extend those legs out in front. Take this opportunity to bring those arms up overhead so fingertips are reaching towards the back of the room, toes towards the front of the room. And we get this full body stretch, this full body lengthening like we do when we first get out of bed. Feels so good. Take a nice big inhale together. As we exhale, bring those arms down by your side and coming in for your Shavasana. So take this opportunity to find some comfort, whether it be putting socks on, a sweatshirt, maybe it's a bolster, maybe it's using a blanket. So really find what feels good here. And we take this opportunity to allow the bodies to rest, to allow the bodies to rejuvenate. But so important to remember that you take these moments for yourself and knowing that that's okay. To allow yourself to relax. Reminding yourself to relax from the crown of your head, down through the forehead and the eyes, down through the jaw, coming down through the neck and the shoulders, all the way down through our spinal cord till it reaches those hips, allowing them to release and open down through the legs, all the way to the tips of our toes. To feel as though you could melt into the mat and into the earth, and to float away for just these moments. And as you come in for your Shavasana, taking this thought with you, don't be afraid to slow down, as this is when you can make real inner changes. And slowly start to awaken the body, awaken the senses, maybe wiggling those fingers and wiggling those toes. And when you're ready, rolling on to one side and allowing the forehead to rest on the mat here. And taking a nice big inhale and a nice big exhale. And leaving anything we don't need to carry with us. Leave it here on the mat. Press the palms into the earth and rising up into a seated position. Eyes can be closed or halfway. And bringing those hands into heart center and chin to chest. My hope is that you found inner peace today. And I hope that your heart has been filled. Taking an inhale together for one last time, filling the body all the way up. And as we exhale, bring those hands back to our heart center, pressing thumb knuckle into chest, finding this connection to ourselves and to each other. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Have a wonderful day, and I hope you'll join me again soon.